There we go.
It's covered in grass.
Yeah, it is. Help? Oh, okay, you're ready to roll. So the head's already been switched. Maybe the car runs? No, no way! Bringing her out of storage.
Hold on, Sam, hold on. I think you're leaking fuel.
Damn, the chassis is actually pretty minty. Yeah. Welcome to today's video, everybody. As you can see, we are back in Tokyo at SAMMIT HQ after an awesome round at Formula Drift, but we're not slowing down, we're not stopping. As you can see behind me, we got the Yashio factory pink S15 there, the Skyline, but then we have this empty space here. And you've all been asking about what's going on with the abandoned S15. Well, today we're bringing it to the shop and we're gonna start the build. I hope you're all excited, definitely special video. Enough talking, let's go get it. I feel like this is a pretty big moment. Bringing her out of storage. Bringing her to the shop. Woo! Very excited about this. Hopefully it starts. Doesn't have the best track record, does it, this car? Please start. Everybody give me some love in the comments. Say your prayers.
Hold on, Sam, hold on. I think you're leaking fuel.
Taste it.
Yeah, it's fuel, Sam.
Really?
Yeah.
Started leaking again in that spot.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Alright. Alright, let's put the lid. Fix that.
Well, this one and this one, so it's leaking in two spots. It's the top one in two spots.
It's so weird, it didn't leak before, and now all of a sudden it's just pissing out everywhere. So this is kind of hard to show you, but it's not the line or the hose, it's like the AN fitting itself in here, and in here is just pouring out fuel in there. So I think it's actually going to be best that instead of trying to start this, we just try to push it out to the truck and load it up. And then I can switch these AN lines at the shop, and then it'll probably start and run, and then we can move it around.
Yep. Come my way. Come this way. Come to the right a little bit. Yeah. Or left. That way. Yeah.
And just like that, the abandoned S15 is on the back of the truck. The good old Canter, ready to come to the new shop. We'll jump over this. Whoop! Look at that, guys. I'm excited. I'm real excited. You ready to put some work in tonight, Juju?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're gonna jump into this right away tonight. We're so excited. We're gonna take Josh to the airport. It's starting to get a little giddy. It's 3 o'clock, and when's your flight? 5:30?
5:30.
And he's gonna go all the way back up to Almorty. I'm sure we'll see you again soon, probably either the K car race or sometime in between, like Matsuri or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't have time. Let's go to the shop.
Get it.
We just dropped Josh off at the airport. Hopefully he has a safe travel back home to Almorty. And wait, is this actually a thing? Yo, no way. Check this out. This is Dash 6, right? Dash 6 official AN line spanner. Does not fit over these cheap China Dash 6 fittings.
That's wild.
That's so wild. Anyway, so we got to change the fittings. It looks like both the top and the bottom have collapsed and failed. So it might be hard to see, but see how this is, the fitting itself is moving here. So whatever seals and locks this in place is broken, because this is what like a real proper fitting, like this is why I always say, guys, use real good stuff like the Dishworks ones. Look, this doesn't move or have any play at all. And that's what you want. Anyway, so we're gonna quickly rip these off, chop them off, and then we'll be able to put some fresh fittings on there. It shouldn't be a problem. So this is the issue. See how much that's moving there? That should not be doing that. See you later, boy! Done. Obviously, this is just a temporary fix, guys. I will not be using this hose. Like, I don't trust anything in this engine bay. We're going over everything. Any hose lines getting changed with Dishworks stuff, I only trust that. We'll put this fitting on, call it a day. All right. Well, this is the return. Let's hope that this is all, and the bottom one doesn't need replacing. I do have a spare 90 if we need to put it on. It should be good though. I don't think the top one won't be leaking anymore, but we'll see. And look at this. I bet you the Dash 6 actually works now. Beautiful. Stop using China. All right, I'm gonna turn the ignition and we're gonna see if fuel's gonna piss out of here or not. None at all?
None?
That's what I want to hear. We don't have to change two, just one. All right.
Sweet.
Jump back on the back. Let's see if she'll start and run. If she starts and runs, then we don't have to push this thing into the shop, and it's so much easier. All right, here we go. Is she idling?
No.
That's fine, but it's running, and it'll start and run when we get it off the truck. So
Yep.
Let's load her off.
Let's do it.
That's exciting.
A few moments later.
Oh, please, God. Now it won't run, will it? Oh,
There we go.
let's sit for a bit. Dude, this sucks. It just ran. That was a workout, but we got the car in the shop. I gotta go quickly pack up the truck and park it back where it belongs. And then we'll jump into this and have a look and figure out why it wouldn't start. I'm sure it's just something simple again, and we'll have this thing running again and moving around. I've got the 100 amp battery booster on, and we'll see if we can get this thing running by cranking it again. I'm just thinking the plugs are probably fouled again, but let's see. It's got to be just fouled plugs.
Yeah.
I want to be able to move it around before we pull the motor, and I want to be able to diagnose some more stuff on the car. So I'm just going to quickly switch out the plugs with the set that I have lying around that's spare from my pink S15. Ooh. Stop buying China stuff. You can't make this stuff up, man. Oh my God. 3 out of 4 all just did the same thing. Gosh. This is such junk coil packs. Watch it tear. Oh my God, it just tore. Can't make this stuff up, guys. No chance.
A few moments later.
I think that one just popped. Oh, you gotta be joking. Rage quitting on this in a second. Luckily, these are plastic, right? Piece of crap. This is why you just don't buy junk. Piece of crap. Like, falls apart in 4 or 5 different places before it even comes out.
Oh my gosh.
Junk. Luckily all this stuff is here from when May did her plugs. Did you? You've got to be joking.
What?
You will not believe this. I'll say this one last time, guys. Stop buying cheap freaking coil packs. Because they don't help with anything and they're just going to make your life harder. Can't make this up. You just can't, you can't. Like, absolute junk. Gonna stick to them? Oh, wow. Look how foul these are. That's why. Oh, wow. Massively foul. It's probably just running super rich. The tune on here has got white when it got transported, so I'm not surprised. So these, I mean, this isn't great, but you can kind of fix these by using a burner and burn all the carbon off them and clean them. But we've got another set over here we can use. These bad boys, which were the ones that were previously in this car that I already burnt all the carbon off. So this will probably get it running real nice. We got those fresh plugs in there. I'm betting it's just going to crank first go.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'd say so.
Put the 100 amp booster on. I reckon it'll just crank right up. No fuel leaks? Mm-mm. Petrified of that now.
Yeah, right?
Here we go.
Especially with these new floors.
Yes or no? Do you think it's going to start?
I say yes.
All right, here we go. It's firing still.
Yeah. Try the Coplex.
Play around with these coil packs. There we go. Okay, so just plugs, just fouling plugs again. This thing's made a mess though in the shop. But at least we can move it around now, that's the main thing. Plan of attack right now is I'm gonna take my thumbnail, then we're gonna put it on the lift, we're gonna put it in the air and get its first look at everything under the car. I have not seen this thing on a lift yet, so I'm nervous, curious, and optimistic that hopefully there's no hidden things there that we didn't see before, because if we do find something that's kind of not really like worth repairing, then this thing will just become a practice missile. But if we don't find anything bad, then we save this thing and make it somewhat nice. Well, a lot nicer than it is now, that's for sure. Make sure she's not gonna go anywhere. Send her up.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hope so. Yikes. All right, she's in the air. Oh, baby.
This isn't that bad as I thought it would be.
Damn, the chassis is actually pretty minty.
Yeah.
It looks like it was undercoated like at the right time. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it looks like we're looking at...
Different subframe?
Yeah, subframe, tail shaft looks sad. I heard that someone stole the diff out of this, so there used to be a Nismo two-way, but... Can you hold that for me? Nope. It's got a two-way. That's definitely a two-way. That's not a, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so there's a two-way in there. Look at these control arms, like how rusted they are.
I was looking at the tension rods up there,
Yeah.
and they were like, that's what fell apart over there.
All of this will come out. We'll do a subframe. My main concern is like up in here, around in this places. It looks like no undercoating was done in here.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit concerned about that. But this looks really good. It looks like it's mainly just subframe. There's a bit of damage here in the boot trunk. That's expected. Same around here. That's normal. S15s all do that. Quarter here. There's a little bit of surface coming through there and stuff. Dude, this is not bad.
Yeah.
Like I've seen, honestly, we've seen like grade 4 cars at auction worse than this. This stupid like sound cover damper thing there, there's just spiders everywhere on this thing. It's not too bad. It seems like this was like kinda just like we saved this at the right time.
Oh, yeah.
This trans is a 5-speed SL standard one. That's a, what is that?
Yeah.
For some kind of controller? Oh, what is that? Is that like some kind of exhaust valve? Oh, yo, it is.
Yeah.
Ah, that's an automatic like exhaust valve. Oh yeah. Yo, it's been like closed the whole time probably. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's like a electric exhaust valve flange thing there. Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, the screamer pipe.
the subframe at the front kind of got saved because of all the power steering leaks. That's kind of funny. You can just see like look at the lower control arm, copped it here and started rusting all out, right? And the knuckles and everything here. But then like the subframe's minty from the power steering leak.
Yeah.
Dude, this is good. Oh, I'm really excited. Yeah, this looks great. So we know the tubs weren't done great. The tubs need to be redone. That's fine. I'll get the tubs redone. I'm okay with that. And we'll get this changed and replaced. That's easy. Yeah. So that, like, I mean, I'm gonna get the tubs completely cut out and redone. This is all dodgy tub stuff. It wasn't like properly sealed, I guess. So, I mean, my fingers aren't going through it. It just looks like a lot of surface. Like all of this is just tons and tons of surface and all like the coating's peeling off. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Dude, look at the brake shield, rotor shield.
Oh yeah.
What I love is this. The Evo Brembo brake upgrade on the front looks sick. Definitely need these to be rebuilt and sandblasted and stuff. And then it looks like there's a sensor on the sway bar. This is an old GK Tech sway bar. And these were supposed to be GK Tech knuckles, but these are stock knuckles. And the previous shop stole those off and sold them too. Same with the aero kit and a bunch of stuff. If I ever find that guy, I'm gonna definitely confront him and put him on camera. I think it'll be interesting. But yeah, like, I mean, the pinch weld's got a bit of rust coming through here and stuff, but that can be fixed quite easily. This will all go to my body guy. But all of this stuff we're gonna do ourselves. Like most of this, I think, like we can pull the whole subframe out. There's no rust in this section here. Oh, there's a little bit there, like surface coming through there. That can be fixed though. I'm just like touching spider nests, like sacks and stuff. Yeah, honestly, it's not bad. Like everywhere around the subframe mounts, that was my main concern. Oh yeah, there's a little bit. Oh, it's not bad though. It's just like a bit of surface weeping through there. We'll get that treated right away. It shouldn't come through at all. Like you can see here in the body, there's a few like parts of surface coming through here. Now, if this stayed any longer, we'd be in trouble, but it's just surface, just tiniest bit. So we'll scrape that off, sand it, prep it, and it'll be good. Man, we really lucked out with this. I can't believe it. Once again, just the pinch welds here. Oh, a little bit here. That's a common place for all S15s. You should always check here.
Yep.
Like, see that mount in there? I think it's hard to see, but just a bit in there. You got some rust in your mouth? Yeah, in here, it's definitely some rust. That can be treated though. Once again, it's like all the parts that just had like the generic coating on it. Like this stuff's all surface rusted, but the body's good.
Yeah.
The chassis is actually in really good condition. Not bad. Yeah. Well, we know that there's some rust in the engine bay, like up and in here. That's a very common spot in the engine bay in the corners next to the firewall. We can get those welded up too when we pull the engine, take the body to the body shop. But yeah, I don't see why we can't get this fixed up body-wise and then aero and everything maybe by the end of this year at this rate. Like this could be pretty fast. For now though, yeah, I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna drain the oil though.
Yeah.
Let's see what the oil looks like.
Yeah.
See if we find anything else in it. So if you guys remember, we found a lot of water and stuff mixed in the oil, and I just want to see if it is any better. I just want to know if there's more like water in there, if it's like a blown head gasket or something. Jeez,
That's
really warm a bit too. Doesn't look too bad. It looks like it was really rich. Yeah, it smells really fuely, which is what I kind of expect, but it's not too bad.
It's got a magnet on the end.
Yeah, I think it was like 5W, like 10 or 15 or something, like small. Like it was thin oil. It wasn't thick oil like 15W50. It was just whatever we could get cheapest on base in Okinawa. No, like big chunks of metal on the end of the magnet.
Just little small shavings.
Oh, like the really small, like mushy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Not bad. That's exciting, man. I've just kind of pulled everything off this section of the trunk because there's this really gross looking fiberglass like molding here that I guess is what they like were basing all the car audio stuff off that used to be in here. And I'm curious if there's any nastiness under it because it'd be easy for water to get under this. Like everything else that was in here was damp. Let's get this out of here. Ooh. Oh, it's not too bad. Dang. Oh, it looks rank under there though, a lot of mold. Hang on. This is just what we do now. Tomorrow's problem. I don't want that in my shop. It's like if I put it on the floor, it'll dirty it. Dude, that's clean. What the flip? All right, I'm gonna vacuum all the ant's nest stuff up, and we should be good. Man, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Water leaked in here definitely because the seals here are a little bit sad around here. So like water was dumping in here, and unfortunately the bottom of my head that was in there got drenched and probably sat in there for like a good month. And you can see like there's a bit of slime and stuff in there. Now this head was going to get sent off and get rebuilt anyways. So because the back pistons hit the back valves hit pistons and they snapped off. So this is going to get rebuilt anyways by Jun or Naprick or something. But yeah, I wasn't too happy about that. Not cool. But hey, this is good. I'm just kind of cleaning it up a little bit and yeah, I don't know. I feel like it deserves it. I think the general consensus is that I'm probably going to be turning this into a nice car. It's definitely got some stuff that needs some TLC, but it is nowhere near bad enough to just be turned into a missile or scrapped. I might still turn it into a really nice like practice car, something similar to what we did to this car, and I think like I'll just take turns driving both, because I think I'm definitely going to be making twins. I think we're going to go with Rem and Ram. I think it has to be done, and it's already a 2.1. I think tomorrow I'm going to be pulling the engine on this. I'm going to pull everything out, and I'm going to start tearing everything down and getting straight into it and rebuilding this so that we're ready to rip. I did find there was a fair bit of water that got inside the car, I think just due to some of the bad seals. Maybe the sunroof is leaking as well. I don't know yet, but everything I can see inside here is it doesn't look like it's leaking, but it could just be that like the drains are clogged up or something. So I'll look into that, but I don't see any rust around this sunroof whatsoever. So I'll have to figure out what's going on there and get this thing open. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna put some stuff in there that absorbs all the moisture. If you guys remember with this Skyline, we had a molding issue with it at the old shop, because the old shop was somewhat close to a lot of water. And well, we put a whole box of these in here, and every single one of these, like, look how much water it absorbed. Look at all that. That's disgusting. So I've still got a fair few of these. Some of these have more water in them than others, as you can see. This one's got some too, fair bit. As long as they still have, oh no, they're all like full. Jeez, okay. They absorbed, okay, these are like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna buy another box of these and put them all in that car to take all the moisture out of it. It's kind of damp and smells mildewy in there, and I don't want any mold to form. So I think this is where we're gonna leave today's video. The abandoned S15 is here. The project is officially starting. We're gonna be jumping into it pretty much right away tomorrow. I wanna get the drivetrain completely removed. I wanna be able to start going through and disassembling the engine, because I wanna see what's broken, what's damaged, and all that kind of stuff. We know that this has been previously hurt. Valves and pistons collided on the 4th cylinder. So I wanna know if there's any indentation or damage to that 4th piston or conrod. Is the conrod bent or anything like that? Is there, you know, indentation in the top of the piston or anything like that? If there isn't, then I'm gonna probably use the same rotating assembly, but we're gonna do new bearings, because if your if your piston and valves do contact but nothing gets kind of damaged, they can kind of like compact and squash the bearings, the rod bearings. So we want to make sure that that's all good. And I just want to triple check all the tolerances. I don't know who built this motor, but we've already found so many questionable things with engine mount bolts and stuff like that. Just wrong bolts used a length, so they were bottomed out in the block, and the engine mount wasn't even flush and tight against the block. It was actually like a couple millimeters spaced off, and there wasn't a spacer there or anything. So like if you undo the engine mount like mount bracket to the block of the engine would move like freely. So like there's just a bunch of weird stuff, wrong bolts put everywhere, and obviously the broken oil squirter concerns me the most, because generally that would only break off if the pistons were put in back to front, and the recess for the piston and the oil squirter is around the wrong way. Pistons only go in one way in these engines, in pretty much every engine, I'm pretty sure, but yeah. Anyways, that's where we're leaving it. The abandoned S15 once again is here. The project is underway. Expect to see this thing gutted out, and pretty much like I'm taking fenders, everything off this thing. This thing is gonna be ready for body work and getting stuff sorted out in it. And I wanna have this engine rebuilt and ready to drop back in very soon. I think with the turbo though, we're gonna change to something a little bit newer, but I do have plans for this thing, because it's pretty much still a brand new GTX 3071R. And it's a really nice rear housing size for, say, like a JZ or something. I think that'd be pretty cool to like put that turbo on something else, you know, like a nice JZ. Maybe we should put a JZ in that. No, SR?
We'll
Twins.
Yeah, we'll keep it SR.
All right, cool. Well guys, I hope you're excited for the abandoned S15 coming back on the channel. I know I sure am. I've been dying to get into this car. Don't worry, the abandoned R32 Skyline will be coming to the shop in the next few days after we get the drivetrain out of this, so we can start categorizing and going through everything there. So everything's coming here. This is what we've been waiting for. The shop, the lifts, and all this stuff had to get done first before we could jump into those big projects. And yes, stuff is going to be happening with the Evo soon, very shortly as well. Smash that like button, write us a comment, subscribe, tell me in the comment section, what are you looking forward the most with this build? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Jump up. here we go. We're pulling it out of the jungle. There we go.
Covered in grass.
Yeah, it is. Can I help? Oh, okay, you're ready to roll. So the head's already been switched. Maybe the car runs? No, no way! Bringing her out of storage.
Hold on, Sam, hold on. I think you're leaking fuel.
Damn, the chassis is actually pretty minty.
Yeah.